Hey, hello, hello, everybody. Here is Patricia Misaki, and we are on for a amazing oracle reading with the Akashic Realm Messengers. What is the cover that we have so far with the Akashic Realm Messengers? So big welcome. If you followed our page, you saw that this morning I drew 3 cards and I shared with you. If you haven't saw it and if you have not chose number 1, 2, or 3, don't worry about it because we're going to do it live, the reading right here, right now. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Patricia Misakian. I'm the founder of the Akashic Records Institute. And we are at this moment at the very end tail of our Akashic Realm Messengers Oracle deck Kickstarter campaign. And it's been such an amazing journey. We are almost done. There's 3 more days to go, and we are, so far we had 178 amazing backers, and we are still have a little room for more because I think we're very close. We're like 10% to be funded. So, and we will be funded by Sunday. I miss manifesting. So we are making it. So don't worry about it. If you're already back, I know there is a lot of people, oh my gosh, I really want the deck. And so it's going to happen, guys. Not to worry. And I don't know why. Thank you for the love. I don't know why I can't see any comments on Facebook. I can see it on Instagram, but I can't see it on Facebook. I don't know why. I used to. But hi, I can see who is there. But hello, welcome. So I don't think I have any notifications besides if you haven't checked it out, our campaign. It's akashicrealm.com. That link takes you to Kickstarter. And you, of course, can come into my Instagram or my Facebook page, and it's all over the place. Cannot be any more in the face. So this has been a lot of fun. This has been a lot of fun. I don't think I never did so many Facebook Lives and so many communications. So it's been really cool. And the feedback, it's been so awesome because so the messengers of the Akashic Realm, they are 44 messengers. They are here to support us in embracing 5th dimension consciousness while we are here living in our 3rd dimension. What does that even mean, Patricia? That means living your life and creating and manifesting in alignment with who you truly are, and not letting things outside of you take your energy away, take your focus, and take your power. So that's pretty much what you receive by connecting with the Akashic Realm Messengers. And for everyone that supports us in the next 3 days, you're going to receive a complete course that is going to be released together with the Oracle deck. It's called Luminosity, to support you in learn how you can access the Akashic Realm so you can be able to channel the messages for yourself and for others. You're going to learn many different spreads. You're going to learn how to use an Oracle deck. So it's an amazing course. And we are doing some very cool bonuses. Graça, the artist that does these amazing, amazing, amazing illustrations, she is making a video for each of the messengers, not only to share what she received from them too. So you're not only going to get what I channel, you're also going to get what Graça is channeling, because she spends 3 days with each of these beautiful illustrations. And as she's creating them, she is also connecting and listening. And I guide her to the Akashic Realm for us to connect with every single one before she creates the process, and then she learns the process that she learned with me to bring the realm around her and bring the Akashic Realm Messengers with integrity. So it's a beautiful labor of love. We've been in this realm since February, working and connecting with the messengers and creating everything for you. And so on the launch date, which was last month on September 18, we did a fun launch party. And what we are going to do, we are going to end the Kickstarter with another fun launch party. How about that? So there will be drawings and prizes, and there will be more healing sessions. So far, there is 4 powerful healing sessions available as soon as you back this project. And today I received a beautiful message that one person that I want to, I keep names in incognito because I wanted to respect their privacy. But one person said that since she started this journey with me, she found me somehow, I think Facebook or ads or something. And she said since she started this journey and she started working with the Elok Eliak, that is a powerful healing session from him in the members area, she said she's feeling a lot more relaxed and she had a little anxiety. The anxiety is gone. So I'm just receiving all this amazing feedback from people that are already experiencing the healing sessions available. So it's been really, really fun. And there is going to be a lot more gifts, a lot more fun. So make sure to make a pledge so you can participate in the drawings that is going to happen on Sunday. So we started with a day of drawing on September 18, and we're gonna end. I made a 33-day campaign. I didn't do a 30-day because I like 33. So we did a 33-day campaign, and it's gonna end on Sunday. Actually, it's gonna end on Monday, 6 a.m. So I'm going to be doing Facebook Live until Sunday. I'm gonna be a little more afterwards, but so throughout Sunday we're gonna make like little goals for it to end strong. And then every single goal that we achieve, there will be one more healing session released and a drawing. So feel free to message me what kind of things would you like for a drawing, and we can have some fun conversation about it. That is a backers only area. You can leave a comment there and we can have some fun. All right, so let's do the reading for today. I want to invite you to close your eyes and bring your attention to your heart. If you already know your card, if you already saw the picture of the 3 cards today, choose. You know which one you chose. If you haven't, just tuning in to the present, to a question you may have, or an area that you would like to need some advice. And when you're ready, I'm going to invite you to open your eyes, looking at the messengers, the Akashic Realm messengers on the screen. And just notice which one calls your attention. We're going to start from here, number 1, number 2, and number 3. So just write it down, 1, 2, or 3. Which one calls your attention? Comment which one, number 1, number 2, and number 3. And again, I'm so sorry, I cannot see any comments on Facebook. I don't know what's happening. But I will see them afterwards. I will promise I will come over and say hello and share my love. So we're gonna start with the first one with Miriel. And if you haven't had a chance to choose them and you're just popping in the live now, this is yours. So Miriel is a messenger and he's a teacher. He clears stagnant energy. So whatever was the thing that you focus on, when I ask you to focus on what's going on in your life, he brings open pathways. He clears the energy, and especially when there is some sort of stagnant energy. So when you are overwhelmed or when you are procrastinating, right? When you're entertaining one of these 2 energies, right? Either overwhelmed or feeling procrastinated, he comes in and he clears confusion in the path, so you can open up the path for expansion. You see a little bit of the imaginary, like behind him there is all this beautiful waterfall, and here he has this almost like the tall grass, and his open pathway, he's clearing the path ahead for you. And he also talks about the importance of learn how you can handle your energy and protect your energy from outside energy. I believe so many of you are like me. I am very, very empath. And as I grew up in Brazil, I wish I had someone to teach me, that those emotions, those feelings, those beliefs that I felt all the time were not mine. I was just so intuitive and so empath that I was just absorbing all that energy. So he talks about the importance of understand what is yours and what is not yours, and learn how you can separate that energy so you can be clear in who you are and what you're here to do. It's very, very important. I see that all the time. People, so many people are lost in their business because they are trying to go for goals of their coaches or the people in their house, and that's not them. And that's why they try, and they don't feel satisfied because they are going behind something that is not really for them. So many people, you know, look at someone who's doing, I'm going to do exactly what they're doing, and doesn't work because it's not in alignment. So, but when you are very sensitive, when you're very intuitive, you can get confused of what is really your energy and what is someone else's energy if you don't know how to handle it, right? So he talks about the importance of not letting outside energy influences you. Now, when he's working near you, when you choose him, if you chose number one, right, he's coming to you, and then you naturally is going to start things open up. I kid you not, you know, when we work with him, like I've been working with him in some of the energy healing sessions that I do, and it's just like clients show up, like usually that is the norm, like you start to work with me and just, you know, unblock, unflow is open up. I believe that he is always been next to me because the whole body of work that I do, it's exactly that: clear sabotage, clear what is holding people back. And so I feel his energy. Like once I connected him with him in the Akashic realm, I'm like, I know you've been around. And so many of them, so many of people that are receiving these videos, like, oh, that was so cute. There was a girl from Brazil another day. She was like, I saw Victor last week in my house. And it's like, because most of you already work with them. And what is happening, you know, these energies are getting so strong that now they're getting even more. They wanted to support even more people. Hello. So, so anyways, always align with higher energy, higher frequency. He came to you. It's a sign that things are opening up. So ride that wave. And of course, what you focus on increase. If you focus on contraction, that's what you're going to experience. But just ride that wave since you got him and things open up. There is so much power behind him. And look at this beautiful waterfall. The waterfall behind also talks about intuitive energy and your lineage, your spiritual ancestors and their power supporting you in moving forward. So now the second one, if you chose number two, or if you just pop in the live now, this is the card for you. And it's fun that they both have water, they both have a lot of flow. And the second card, she's not a teacher though. He's a teacher, she's a guardian. So there is a little bit of difference in how you're going to be able to work with them when you receive your class and when you learn to work with them. So Liana, and she's actually here, she's one of my favorites. I actually made a, I love this print, and my thing was thinking here, but I love to see her. She's always here in front of me because I love her energy, Liana. So Liana is the guardian of water. And what she does when you connect with her, she awakens the power of flow. So it's funny that they both, so they are similar yet not. He clears your pathway, but when he comes to you, in a way, it's the time for you to focus, you know, take action. He brings that energy of it's time now to take action. It's time to focus. It's time to feel empowered. That's what he brings. She brings the feminine energy. She brings the flow, the receiving. So even though they both open pathways and work with flow, there is this a little bit of the balance between the masculine energy and the feminine energy, which depending on where you are in your life, you will, or depending where you are in your day, you will need different energies. Every person, there is something specific that they need. So when she comes, she opens the life to flow. She brings the flow. And she also works with healing. If there is anything going on in your body, she brings that energy, that healing. She can release things, help you release things from your body. There is specific things that you're going to learn in the book. For example, with her, there is a specifically a visualization that you can do to clear toxins from your body. She remembers you the importance of cherish the thorns of the flowers. Awaken and remember that, each learning, each opportunity is the opportunity to learn, and the importance of knowing yourself so that you can navigate through sometimes challenging situations with the flow, right? You see, like, the water doesn't have to be a masculine energy. The water is so soft, but it can make holes in rocks, right? So she brings that energy that, if you lean into your feminine energy, you can move through, you can, almost like the vision that I'm having is like you're stretching through like thin places, and you can just, move around and get, what you wanted to get. So she talks about timing, and she remembers if you've been saying, it's too late for me, or if there is any of those thoughts, she wants you to remember the flower, the rare flower that you are. And so she brings a lot of empowerment and awaken in you the importance of, focus on the gifts that you have, focus on your authenticity, and things start flowing even more. Let me know so far how number 1 or number 2 resonates for you and for the question that you had. Now, the last one for today is Victor. He teaches the proper respect of the ego, meaning she teaches you how to work with ego in a way that influences the ego instead of blaming the ego for, ego is good, ego is bad. And there is no such a thing. And there is this old paradigm and people say, I gotta kill my ego, or I gotta delete my ego. And if you understand that there is a way to actually align with your ego and influence the energies, so you can create your desires. For example, you see, like, people like Martin Luther King, they have to have a huge ego to get to a place and know that you can make a difference in that place. So when you look at through that perspective, the ego is not that bad. But of course, the ego can sabotage you, because but again, it's not that the ego wants to sabotage you because bad you, he wants you to suffer or any of that. The ego sometimes holds you back because he wants to protect you. But when you learn, when you have the proper respect of the ego, you actually can influence and work together with the ego and create a huge change in the world. And it's about, it's about working with the ego and not, ego is bad, delete. So there is a question, hi, can you control the ego? It's more about, most of the times, like if you want something, right? So let's say, I'm going to give a simple example. Let's say you wanted to, let's say it's a money goal, right? You want some sort of money. You wanted to achieve something, right? And you're frustrated because you have not achieved it yet. So when you create, when you're trying to create something, you're creating with the three-dimensional energy of polarity, right? So at the same time that you want something, you have not created that in your life, because part of you, right, part of your ego, it's afraid what is going to happen when you create that, right? And part of the ego actually likes to be what it is. So when we say about influence the ego, it's like creating a space where you first, create the energy of being completely aligned to where you are, because part of you, even though part of you may complain about, it's not enough, or it's not what I want it to be, or this is happening, or that is happening, even though part of you could not be aligned with where you are. When you understand that part of you did create that situation, whatever you are, everything that we created, whatever you have in your bank account, it's a result of, here go Patricia coaching, it's a result of the beliefs and the emotions connected to your memories that that allow you to be here, right? But as soon as you release that and you create, you actually align with the pleasure to where you are, then you can influence the ego to start shifting. So so a little bit about that. So back to Victor. He also has a strong connection to the nature elements, and what we can learn from nature in this area is actually to embrace neutrality in your life. Neutrality in the sense of, he talks about when there is, when there is some sort of, if there is anybody else involved and is, there is some sort of disagreement, it's a fight of ego, right? Whenever there is a disagreement, is your ego fighting with the other person's ego. It's like the movie, what's the name of the movie? The inside the head one, that is like all those little monsters inside the head. It's so funny when we love to watch children movie with our kids. So Inside Out, the movie Inside Out, right? So it's the same thing, right? There is the little red guys, the ego is like, so whenever there is that, something happening, if when you chose this car, there's something happening in your life, talks about the importance of, connecting to nature and modeling from nature the energy of neutrality. Because whenever something comes out into your life, whenever you say something, I had an interesting situation that I mentioned something to someone this week, and that touched the person, a hurt inside of her. And it's almost like she, connected to her shadow, right? And she responded in a way that, it really got on her, right? And I tune into neutrality, and I'm like, that was not my intention, right? And so, and then we open up and we shift to the things. But it was very interesting to see that, we all have some things inside of us that hurt, that people don't have the power to hurt you. They can, though, somehow, conscious or unconscious, touch the hurt that is inside of you. But the more you work in opening up and creating neutrality, what comes from outside cannot affect you if you are in alignment with your truth, right? So this is something important about that, right? The power of changing yourself, knowing that you can never change others, but you can focus on your energy, you can shift your energy. And then things from outside don't influence your well-being, let's say. So this is the message for today. If you missed it, we're gonna rewind, and then the replay is gonna be available here on Instagram for the next 24 hours. If you are on Facebook, it's always available. And what we do, then we download afterwards, and we're gonna upload on YouTube so you can have these readings. And tomorrow I'm going to announce something very fun that is going to happen. We are bringing some. This is actually something that it's going to start on November 7. It's separated from the Kickstarter, but we are doing a super special. There is something that is going to happen start in November. It's a 3-month program with me called Force of Nature 2020. And what we're going to do, we are going to, until Sunday, there is a little special that you can join Force of Nature and you can receive a oracle deck. This oracle deck that I just read for you. So stay tuned. Tomorrow we're going to share about that. All right, guys, have a beautiful, beautiful day. And I'm looking forward to see you tomorrow. And remember to save on the calendar that this Sunday, we're going to end our Kickstarter party with Golden Key. And there's going to be drawings throughout the day. It's going to be healing sessions available inside the backers area. It's going to be so much fun. If you're already pledged your oracle deck, make sure to stay tuned, put in your calendar. And what I'm going to do on Sunday, we're going to do pop-up lives like this, bringing some, giving the drawings, bringing the healing sessions. It's going to be a lot of fun. So stay in the calendar. And if you haven't ordered your deck, make sure to pledge your deck so you can participate in the drawings. All right, guys, have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna announce the Force of Nature program. Bye-bye. Closing all these windows. I am so bummed I can't see the Facebook. Let's see if I can go here. I can't. It's so weird. Share to story. It doesn't show. Well, guys, I will then answer your comments on the offline. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.